Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen them on the cover of such magazines as Sky Mall and Cat Fancy. Now welcome them to the stage of the Alamo Drafthouse Ritz at your Master Pancake Theater!
Hey everybody, it's Saturday!
Alright, who here's a big fan of Spider-Man? You've come on the wrong night, fools! We're gonna rip at a new spider hole. This is a terrible movie featuring a lot of terrible actors. Any fans of Tobey Maguire out there? Very good.
I like the matter of fact, no. No, sir.
What about any fans of Kirsten Dunst? You're supposed to say no. What are you doing here? Any fans of James Franco out there? He overcomes all prejudice, really.
He's good.
He is one hot man. Whatever he's doing. He's in this movie. He's some nice man meat eye candy to watch. I don't know where that came from, but I like stuffing my face with man meat.
You want to switch places?
Come here. So this is a terrible movie, as we all know. It's one of the worst, right?
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good because Spider-Man's pretty good. Like, Spider-Man is the first superhero who is just like us. Because, like, with Batman, Bruce Wayne, he's a billionaire. Superman, Clark Kent, he's a fucking illegal alien. I can get away with that one. Yeah. But with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, he's just like us. He gets picked on a lot and beaten up, and he's awkward and shy around girls. Like, I'll give you an example. If this movie came out around the time of Facebook, Peter Parker's the kind of guy who would have two Facebook profiles. He would have Peter Parker and then one for Patricia Parkhurst. And he would go around and be like, hey, has anybody seen my girlfriend, Patricia Parkhurst? And everybody's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And then a couple weeks later, he would delete her profile and then tell everybody she died. And then Mary Jane would be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then give him a hug. And then Peter Parker would go in for a kiss. And then she'd be like, oh my God, what are you doing? He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm just really drunk. And she's like, what are you talking about? It's 3 in the afternoon and we're in high school. And so then like he'd be really embarrassed and run home and just masturbate to that picture of her in the drill team costume. But then he can't come, so he just cries all night. So I guess what I'm saying is that he is just like us.
Give it up for David Hatta. Keep it going for Mac Blake.
Thank you. Yeah, I think this movie's good too. There's a lot to like about it. One of the things is its oddball cast. Like, Macho Man Randy Savage is in this thing. Playing, no surprise, the wrestler. And Willem Dafoe is fucking amazing in this movie. I think this is the only movie I can think of that like casts William Dafoe as a father, because like no other movie would trust him to raise children. It's like, hey wife, give me a baby. It's like, oh no, gross, it might look like you, who'd want that? I also like this movie because I fucking love Spider-Man. I grew up reading Spider-Man comics. I watched Spider-Man cartoons. I played Spider-Man video games. Thanks to a secret government experiment, I had spider powers for a while. I caused the death of my uncle. I have a long-standing feud with Willem Dafoe. I'm wearing tights under my clothes right now. Sometimes I follow ladies down dark alleys, but usually not to save them. So, yeah, I like Spider-Man. Another interesting thing about this movie is they had to make some changes because of September 11th. They started filming this movie in January of 2001, but it didn't come out until summer of 2002. And because of the attacks, they had to make some edits. Like, for instance, the very last scene in this movie is added after the fact, and Spider-Man like bows atop a giant American flag, because otherwise the terrorists would win, or something. And they also edited out any shots of the World Trade Center, and they also digitally replaced Uncle Ben with Toby Keith.
Yeah, you gotta do that because Toby Keith in USA, A-okay.
A-okay, yeah, exactly. So he died?
Oh, if only! Yeah. If only Toby Keith would die!
All right.
Special guest Toby Keith, hey! Crying his way on stage.
Do we have any fans of Toby Keith here tonight?
I like there was the honesty pause and then kind of the like ironic cheers, the irony wave. Yeah, I'll do it.
Do we have any fans of alcohol here tonight? Very good. We have a drinking game, and if you play it just right, it'll make your drive home really exciting. As Mac mentioned, they had to make a few changes in the movie because of September 11th, and because movies cannot wear lapel pins, they inserted scenes of the American flag throughout the entire movie. So every time you see an American flag, you're going to shout out the drinking game phrase and then take a drink. Now, what's the drinking game phrase, you might ask?
Fire in the hole!
That's up to you. We're taking suggestions now, like fire in the hole. Or Toby Keith, what else? Wolverine is just a popular drinking game phrase that never ever wins.
Money shot.
Money shot. Because we're watching Spider-Man the porn version?
Are we watching Insider Man? Pretty good.
Yeah!
Well, those are some weird ones. All right. I heard America fuck yeah. That's a good one. All right. By round of applause, you're going to vote on it. Is it going to be America fuck yeah? That is the longest sustained applause for a drinking game we've ever had.
You guys love this whole America thing. Well, I gotta find out what that is.
What about Insider Man? What about Money Shot? What about Toby Keith? Not even the guy who suggested Toby Keith voted for Toby. Looks like it's America fuck yeah. All right. Well, you picked it, so now you have to practice it. On the count of 3, I want you all to say America fuck yeah at the top of your lungs. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Some people paused after America. Some people didn't. Some people plowed right through.